get nominated for the Mike Richter Award. A lot of that has to do with the reputation of Cornell being such a solid defensive team.
Andre Zanitska comes in over the line for Cornell. He's number 26 in red, and he is 6'6". Not afraid to throw his body around, and on skates, that makes him about 6'8", 6'9". He is just amazing out there. He moves so well for a big man.
He just took a hit from Poisson. Matt Poisson, the assistant captain, big guy as well.
Cornell, the biggest team in the tournament. They don't have a lot of seniors, only 2, but they are big. Don't sleep on their offense. I mean, they're known for the
net, as they did in the final in the ECAC.
Now they beat St. Lawrence in that championship 2012. They're looking for their 24th today, are the Black Bears.
And a good pace to start this game. Both teams are getting up and down the ice, playing the body. And they know their shot to move on and play Denver, who's going to be a tired team. There's no doubt about it. They're going to be tired going into that final on Saturday.
Tim Rigo down in the corner for Cornell. Trying to move it along there. Luke Devlin. Now Maine gets to it and shovels. We're coming up on the 3-minute mark here of the opening period. We'll see how long it takes to get the first goal of this hockey game. It took well into the second period in our first. Gabriel had it just momentarily for the Black Bears. Now here's some room for Mack. Mack going toward the net. That is Sullivan Mack, a junior out of Anchorage, Alaska, playing in the Ivy League.
And that's not an easy task to slow down Josh Nadeau.
Antonacci swings it back. He was trying to hit David Brazil so Maine could get it out of the zone, but Cornell. Of all the coaches in this tournament this year, he's been to the big dance more than anybody. Off the wall, Wallace plays it out in front. Long drive that skips wide. Now is George.
The eyes were on the puck carrier, Donovan Houle, and what an execution by the senior from Montreal.
You know, we talked to the guys yesterday, and Maine, to a man, saying, hey, we're not afraid of Cornell's physicality. In fact, the players we talked to welcome the style of play that the Big Red bring.
Yeah, and they're going to bring it. They're going to bring physical.
One shot on that attack zone opportunity. Short-handed, the captain Penny brings it back for Cornell.
Nice.
Short-handed one time by Jim. Cornell off the draw. Good clear there by big Michael Suda. New Yorker. Gets it back into the main end. And
gets into those open areas sometimes that don't seem open.
There's Alvin Boya. Looking on. But the game belongs to Ostman at this point. Bouncing puck side of the net, swept to the near wall, cleared but not out by Maine. There's some pressure now. We haven't seen much of this so far in the first period from Cornell. Tyler Catalano trying to turn it toward the front, off to the far wing side. Nick DeSantis pushes it in behind the net. This is Tim Rigo now, number 12. Back for DeSantis. DeSantis trying to stay away from Antonacci. And that's going to slide. Good headman pass. O'Leary coming in. Kind of rolled off his stick. He never had control. Now Castagna. Back for O'Leary. A blistering shot off the glass. Here's Figueres holding the point on the near wing side. Arnott to play it for Maine. Bangs it off the wall over there. Suda keeps it in deep. But turned over. The Black Bears now working it back to their blue line. Held up. And Seeger takes it away, their top scorer. Drops it back for the captain, Penny!
Into their own zone, and Gabriel Seeger executed a perfect hit. Watch here as the puck is coming out of the zone for Maine. They try to turn back. Seeger plays the body, and that eliminates the back check. Boom, right on this take of Penny. Patient, and rips it right into the net behind Ostman. What a great shot by the captain, the leader. Really the first grade A chance they've had all game. And there too did a great job of corralling that puck and creating space for himself with deception. On goal, they do it.
Now Walsh comes in. He had the penalty for Cornell earlier in the period. 5-minute major that the Big Red killed. It looked like they were ready to go down 2 goals, but here they are in a tie game now. This is Bancroft. Dalton Bancroft, their number 2 scorer. He puts one on net, and Ostman turns it away. This is going to get out of play.
Tied the game, and since that penalty, Cornell has been dominant.
Figueres on the top of the circle. As we're at the 16-minute mark of period number 1, tied at 1. Brandon Holt out of Grant on the ice. He's just got the knack here today, it looks.
Yeah, Harrison Scott looks like he's on his game so far.
He's got a game-high 5 shots on goal. Center in St. Paul has been the host. The Gophers in 02, and then Minnesota Duluth in 11 and 18. So can the Gophers do it? I mean, it hasn't been a remarkable year for Minnesota far.
You know, I think it was just an up and down game. I was surprised, not surprised, but I thought Cornell did a great job defensively on the man advantage, or on the shorthand situation. They finished their checks like they always do, and that's how they created a goal. Maine has to be careful not to get too cute in their own end. They got to get the puck out of the zone, not try to do comebacks when checks are being finished on them all the time. So nothing.
First period.
Yeah, he was real shifty, created opportunities off the rush, created opportunities.
And now Jack O'Leary, 2-on-1 if they hurry. O'Leary decides to take the Whistler up over the top. Catalano feeds it in deep. Luke Devlin there on the forecheck for Cornell. Now Chabrier is neutralized. Cornell trying to keep it alive in the zone. Ben Robertson holding it in. And now Cornell going back to work with Nick DeSantis, number 28. But he lost the puck. Now Maine will be P of the ECAC tournament. To the middle, a big drive over the top of the net. 3rd round pick of Arizona last year. So far, and that was Renwick.
Back and forth they go here, up and down the ice. You don't expect this too much out of Cornell. You expect it out of Maine, but Cornell is bringing it.
Chabrier will take a breath in behind the net. Chabrier breakout sophomore year with 22 points. Now he'll turn it loose. Back to center. Now DeSantis comes in. He's got Devlin trailing on the play, but he gets it to Catalano. Catalano to Devlin. Now Suda in behind the net. Wrapping it around is Tyler Catalano, but that was stymied.
Nice shot by Victor Ostman there on that. Getting down to the post, penalty coming up.
And we've got our first Cornell power play. 3 power play goals in the last 4 games for the Big Red. They're trying to take their first lead of the hockey game. 2 minutes for holding. Parker Lindauer getting the gate for Maine. Robertson on that far wall, down low, trying to center there for Ryan Walsh, but it's middle. Feeds the right wing for Walsh. Back for Bancroft. Bancroft sends it across. There's a shot. Oh, baby. Gabriel Seeger missed it well wide. Now putting it on is Robertson.
Oh, just over. Great opportunity in front there.
Coming off the wall. Bancroft feeds it back to the blue line. 35 seconds to go in the power play time. Calling for it is Rigo. Here's Rigo. Wrist shot. That missed the net.
Now here, as they got Maine a little off balance defensively in the zone. Bancroft done a nice job of getting it back up high and finding Robertson kicking out of the back door. Quick shot through it, unable to get it going. So far, though, good puck movement. I'd like to see him actually found the twine, but it was just the backside.
the wrong twine. And the protective mesh. Here's Michael Suda just inside the blue line. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Across, one time.
He got all of it on the pass. I think DeSantis sent it over. It was beautiful setup. Oh, yeah.
Victor Ostman called out of the bullpen, so to speak, just before game time as Alban Boya was a no-go. He's under the weather.
I mean, Castagna absolutely ripped that puck. It's amazing to me how quickly he got over there to save it. What a great setup and quick shot.
Lindauer out of the box, Maine back to full strength. So opportunity for Cornell to take the lead here in the national tournament. Goes by Cornell back the other way to the blue line. Brandon Holt is going to get driven into the wall there by Zanitska. All 6'6" of him. Calling for it is Kemp at the point for Cornell. Kemp comes over. He'll play it down deep. Zanitska ratchets it in even deeper. But Maine is Nadeau. Just too far out of his reach from behind him.
Yeah, he had it too on his backhand. He just couldn't quite corral his body to get in the right position to get the puck and take a shot. But a nice cross ice pass. I like the stretch pass that Maine's trying to execute here from time to time.
Nick DeSantis will hand off for Devlin. Devlin pulls up, gives it back for DeSantis. DeSantis, great stick handling. A shot off the end boards. I'll tell you what, those Nadeaus are quicker than a hiccup. They work so well together. Oh, they score on the other end.
Anchorage, Alaska buries it beyond Victor Ostman. So here's the play coming out of the zone. You see carrying the puck up, Jack O'Leary, the speedy forward, gets it. There is a turnover and some confusion. It looks like Maine defensively gets out of posture and just a quick snapper. Far side blocker, gorgeous shot and goal. Oh man, is that a rip. What a goal.
He just his 6th of the year, comes at the 12:09 mark. And it's unassisted. Andre Zanitska trying to play the puck for Cornell, but he's held up against the wall by Brandon Holt. And now this is Seeger. Got it back. And now Stanley. Stanley and Seeger. Sounds like a rock band. Save made. They've had a lot of big wins this year. This moment here in the national tournament, not too big for these Big Red skaters. Beat Minnesota Duluth 2 times early in the year. Arizona State they beat twice on the road. Beat Boston University 2-1 when BU was hot. And they kept Macklin Celebrini, the great 17-year-old, off the score sheet. Yeah, they had no points in that hockey. And now Catalano will get it in. Slowed down by Ostman. The big 6'4", 92 minutes of hockey today. Walsh pouncing on it. As the poke checked away. I should say now Kraft the other way. We'll shovel it down into the corner for Bancroft. Walsh again for Cornell. He'll feed the point in Rigo. Rigo back into the corner and below the end line. Rigo looking to turn it toward the middle, but he's double teamed. 5:20 to go in the period. Spun back in behind the net. Jack O'Leary pounces on it for the Big Red. O'Leary, some great skating ability. And he sets up a man in front. That's Sullivan Mack looking for his second.
Nice save there by Victor Ostman. He got down there and made that quick save.
Here's O'Leary again. He'll feed it across. There's a drive broken up by Nadeau. Gabriel Seeger, their leader in everything. 14 goals, 28 assists, and 42 points. Here's Suda now. Feeds it down along the wall. Gets it back. Suda rips it across for Figueres. Down low. This is Devlin. Devlin, Penguins draft choice. For Suda. Suda has it stolen away. Not so much. Taken away by Robertson, and he'll send it down. And it's going to get in on Ostman. And he elects to...
A buck 11 for gas is just depressing.
Oh, those were the days. I can remember it under $1. They're digging for it here. Castagna got it loose to O'Leary. He's looking for the return pass as he went to the goal mouth, but it was knocked away. There's Castagna again. coming off that great conference tournament, had 2 goals, including the game winner in the ECAC title game. Can Cornell get a minor upset here against the Hockey East Black Bears?
There's just no easy zone exits for Maine. Every time they come out of their own zone, it's difficult. Cornell is relentless on the forecheck, and they do a nice job of going back and forth, playing the body.
By Cornell, they'll get it back to the Maine line, and it rolls in behind the cage. Ostman out of his net to play it. Zanitska, one of the many international students on this Cornell roster. 7 different countries represented on this Big Red roster for Mike Schaefer. And battle in behind the net. Zanitska. With that big body keeping the puck on his stick. Played to the blue line. Now whistled down low. Zanitska gets on the loose puck. He'll turn it to the center. Stanley holds it in along the blue line. He'll play it off for Kemp. Kemp, again, a block.
It's a great hockey state and community.
The state of hockey.
It is just excellent.
And go to Tom Reed's Hockey City Pub before and after the game. It's a blast. Oh, trying to tip it on was Walsh. Right on the doorstep. And he angled it wide. Another drive, blocked in front. Loose now in the corner. Arnott trying to clear the zone, and he's
out.
Here's Sullivan Mack. He's the difference in this hockey game. He's looking for another one. Weak shot gets on, steered away by Ostman. 6-minute mark of the 3rd period. Big Red trying to get on to a date with the Pioneers. The blue line for Maine. Cornell comes in, puck checked away. Here's Harrison Scott, who got the first goal of this hockey game. 14-17 mark of the first. On his backhand, Gabriel Seeger, the leading scorer for Cornell. He's also been kind of quiet in this one.
Look at the puck protection and body there. Just beautiful work down low by the big man, Andre Pisnecka, controlling the play.
One-timer, Rigo had it blocked. And
goal. It's not easy to do, but when you're that big and you can skate and control the puck, it's a big advantage to have.
6'6" from Czechia. And this keep away. Devlin playing along the wall. Cycled back down. Finally, Maine gets a stick on it, but they can't get control. Across, DeSantis winds, fires. Wide of the near post. Poole takes a chop at it and gets. He'll leave it for Ryan Walsh. Walsh will dump it in. Arnott hammers at it. Walsh gets it, gets a shot. Save made by Ostman. Big rebound there, too. In front is Walsh in the blue paint. They try to get a. Now Cornell coming back. They've got numbers. 3-on-2. Shot. They score.
Nice to find his brother Bradley on this play, and it gets picked off. The great defensive zone posture by Cornell takes away as Josh Nador thinks about shooting it. It closes down, but guess who steals it? The goal scorer. Hoyt Stanley driving the net, pulled in, and a quick wrister there by Sullivan Mack. Is that a second of the game?
It was Mack.
God, can he shoot the puck? Watch him come in the zone, pull it in, and rip it. I think Victor Ostman was cheating to the pass. And that just was a great shot. Can he ever?
With a 6-3 win over RIT, we thought that BU was going to be right here in Springfield, but then things changed dramatically thanks to Cornell winning the ECAC and Denver winning the NCHC conference tournaments. That kind of put everything in flux, and it meant UMass was hosting. By the way, I want to clean something up as we get a turnover here. Zanitska feeding it back. He'll get it back, and then that shot is blocked by Brazil. Jason Krog played for New Hampshire, a different Hockey East guy. I was a little confused there. I clumped him in with the Mainers. That's not good. I called out for that, and I appreciate that. But no doubt, Maine back on the national map with this hockey program, but they're down 2 here with 6.5 to go. Cornell busy again in front of that Maine net. But now Antonacci will move it out.
Got the quality beard.
Did you grow a postseason beard for luck?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Was it a good beard?
It's okay. Little red beard.
Four minutes exactly to go. Zanitska for Penny. Penny turns it over. Josh
just dominating.
Maine got the early lead, but Cornell is going to win it 3-1 as they score 3 unanswered.